Hello from me, Lazar. Welcome to the presentation of the course on creating a website from scratch. We are currently working with the 6th chapter. Like the previous ones, we looked at the creation of the header, and then the creation of the navigation menu, and now we will deal with the sidebar. Let's open the PDF file. Here things are similar, as with the layout of the horizontal menu, for navigation, but the side menu is located vertically. In this case, we will divide the sidebar menu into 3 parts/sections, topics, categories, and links. Each of them will contain a title and 4 subsections, as an unnumbered list. Now we will use classes as intended. Here we will define a common class for the 3 sections, box. And so we can write a layout that applies to all of them, and at the same time we will also assign them a separate ID, so that we can also address each specifically. The code for this is as follows. Open the index.html file and in the aside block instead of the menu, write this code for the 3 parts. As for the second and third, instead of topics, we will write categories and links. Let me explain something about working with the Notepad++ editor. On the left side next to the numbers, to the right, of some lines, there is such a sign, plus or minus. This shows the status of the block, the minus shows that the block is expanded, and the plus is that the block is collapsed, and we can change the state by clicking on it, so we can toggle it. This is mainly used when the code becomes very large, to fold down the parts of it that we are not working with at the moment. For example, in our case, we could do the following. Since we're not working with header and nav anymore, we could just click here and collapse them. Now they look like this, instead of minus plus, and you can only see one row of them. And we can now concentrate on all the code in the aside element that we're going to work with. Save the changes and open in the browser. The result will be the following. Now we need to calculate the dimensions so that the widths and heights along with the outer margin fit into the parent block, our left column. However, this will not be discussed in the presentation of the lesson, so here we will only show the final form of what will be obtained. Here is what will be the page ribbon with topics, categories, and links, understanding that this is only as a template, and you will already fill in the data that is with you on the specific sites. That's all for the presentation of this lesson. Best regards.